My name is Mel. I'm going to help Mr. Ruben, and the system is Neuro.
Hey, how are you? My name is RubenCarlo, student nurse here, and your name?
Andrew Mascara.
Andrew, can you tell me your date of birth?
I was born December 12th, or
Alright.
December 12th, 1995.
Okay, and today's current president?
Barack Obama.
Okay, and where are you right now?
I am in the DeMoss building.
Awesome. Okay.
Alright, I, Andrew Mascara, hereby give my written and verbal consent to be filmed in the Liberty University Nursing Exam Suites in the Nursing Department at Liberty University as a part of Nursing 210, Adult Health Assessment, Nursing 21, Fundamentals of Nursing course. I understand that in giving my consent to be filmed, I also give permission for the film containing my image to be submitted to a secure YouTube site viewable by a nursing student and instructor of the course. I understand that during the examination and filming, areas of my body will be uncovered, exposed, inspected, palpated, cussed, and auscultated by the student nurse. With the understanding, I give my consent.
Awesome. So let's begin with some questions for your cognition. If you can just repeat after everything I say. So eyes, nose, mouth.
Eyes, nose, mouth.
Great. And you can tell me the meaning of this proverb. This is a Chinese proverb saying, do not remove a fly off your friend's forehead with a hatchet.
Do not be overbearing.
Yeah. That's good. And if I gave you a stamp and a letter, what are you to do with it?
Mail it.
Okay. So since the beginning, Drew has not shown any signs of altered levels of consciousness. According to the Glasgow Coma Scale, he would hit at a score of 15. He did reach out his hand and shook my hand. That shows motor response, verbal response when answering the questions, and he has maintained eye contact, meaning that his eyes are open. So you have no signs of apraxia as well. Drew, if you can go ahead and relax. I'm just gonna let's see. Let's begin with the muscle coordination and fine motor skills. If you can just stand up, and I want you to start right here and go ahead and walk to the other end of the room. Good. And now on your way back, I want you to go heel toe, heel toe. Good. You can stop right there, and then go ahead and go backward, heel toe, heel toe. All right. Okay. Good. And if you can just stand right here in the middle of the room, go ahead and have like a open stance. I'm going to give you a shove, and I want you to close your eyes. All right. Good. So there's negative signs for the Romberg sign. Drew, you can go ahead and have. Actually, I'm sorry. Before you have a seat, if you can close your eyes and hold your hand out. Lift your arm up, and have your eyes closed. Good. So he's showing no signs of pronator drift. If you can also you can put your hands down. Rub your heel up and down your shin. Good. And you can go ahead and have a seat. So before we go further with the reflexes, if you can close your eyes and touch your nose. Good. This time I want you to have your eyes open, but instead of going back and forth, I want you to touch my finger and then hit your nose. Good. All right. I'm gonna assess your reflexes. If I can just borrow your arm. All right. Let's begin with the tricep. So there was very slight movement with the tricep, the bicep. Good. Okay. Break your radialis. You can just relax this hand. Okay, so slight movement of the hand. Good. And if you can hold your hands, pull them as hard as you can, close your eyes, turn your head to the left, and count down to 10.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Good. And if you can get on your knees on the bed and have your back towards me and have your feet dangling. Okay, and go ahead and count down to 10.
10, 9, 8.
Good. Awesome. And this time I'd like you to lie down with your head towards the wall, or closest to the wall. This is plantar. So negative sign for the Babinski sign. You can go ahead and set up, Drew. His toes did not fan, which is in good findings, normal findings. Alright, let's begin with this assessment. So with your eyes closed, I want you to verbalize that this is sharp and this is dull. I also want you to point in the general area where I touched you. Ready?
Sharp. Dull.
Okay.
Sharp.
Okay.
Dull.
Good. Now I want you to tell me if you feel 2 points or 1 point. Go ahead and have your eyes closed.
2.
Okay.
1.
All right.
2. 1.
Good.
1.
So I did palpate his back with this, and with 2 points, he did say 1. That is normal findings. Usually you have more nerve endings on your hands and face. If you can hold your hand out with your eyes closed and identify these objects.
Safety pin.
Good. All right, this is the next one.
Key.
Good. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna. You can go ahead and hold your hand out as well, very good. And identify the number that I draw on your hand.
8.
Good. So you're gonna feel a vibration. I want you to say now when you can't feel it anymore.
No.
Good.
No.
Good. So those assessments I would do bilaterally in upper and lower extremities. Okay. And I just want to go over the cranial nerves real quick. For cranial nerve number 1, olfactory, regulating the smell, or the sense of smell. Usually the patient would occlude one nair and smell something like cinnamon and verbalize. Cranial nerve number 2, optic vision, Snellen and Rosenbaum, sorry, for those tests. Cranial nerve 3 is oculomotor, 4 is trochlear, 6 is abducens, and those all regulate ocular motor or extraocular motor movement of the eye, and you would assess that with the 6 cardinal fields of gaze, corneal and pupillary light reflex. Cranial nerve number 5, trigeminal, that is facial gymnastics, facial sensation, also the movement of the jaw. Cranial nerve number 7 is facial nerve. That's also regulated by regulates the facial gymnastics. You can see that in assessment with the smiling, puckering of the lips, puffing of the cheeks. 8, cranial nerve 8 is the acoustic nerve, hearing. You can do that with the Rhine test and the Weber test. Weber test being the assessing lateralization of sound. Rhine being air versus bone conduction. Cranial nerve 8 is glossopharyngeal, and 10 vagus, that regulates the rising and falling of the uvula. Midline consists with the soft palate as well as the swallowing, speech, and gag. Cranial nerve number 11 is accessory spinal, a spinal accessory. You can assess it with the shrugging of the shoulders and the strength of the sternocleidomastoid upon resistance, turning left and right. And cranial nerve number 12, the hypoglossal, which is the tongue movement. So far, my patient shows normal findings, and he is healthy. And that concludes my assessment.